All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, or welcome for the first time. If you're just jumping in, a demonic human in chat, one of our newest subs using those emotes. We'd love to see it. We are about to get on and popping with the next round. The staff is getting the players in the server right now, and this is going to be Strike Team 6 versus Escalation Esports. We saw Strike Team 6 pull a big upset over Bio yesterday, so they're feeling on top of the world. We're going to see how they do up against Escalation. I happen to know that Escalation has got some pretty sweaty players over there. In fact, we're going to take a look at both of these teams right meow. And let's double check on something real quick. Okay, so we've got a little bit of an issue right there with that. We'll be right back here in just a sec. All right, let's take a look now, see if we've got this lined out. There we go. All right. What's up, RJH559? How are you doing? What we've got going on for you right here? Sorry about that. I was getting some things worked out in the background. What we've got going on for you right now is Strike Team 6 versus Escalation Esports. We are in round 2 of stage 1. I believe it's match 7 is where we're at. We're going to take a look at the lineups here. I'm going to double check, make sure I haven't got an invite yet. I have not. They're getting the teams lined up right now. Let's take a look here. Escalation lining up. Let's take a look at their kill deaths. So pretty impressive kill deaths over on that side. And Escalation is going to be led up by Mr. Kamika with the BPL. Rolling a 2K score per minute. Got Silent in the chat. We're going to see Silent playing here shortly. We're going to take a look at the other team, Strike Team 6. Now, we will not see Great St. Moore in there. He is the leader of Strike Team 6, but he will not be playing in the match. He's got some of his other guys playing in there. But nonetheless, he is leading up that team. And again, we should be jumping in any moment now to this match. We're just waiting on the invite. The staff is in the background getting the players in the server. And I tell you what, let's jump back over to the main screen and we'll pull up the bracket, let you guys know where we're at, where we're sitting. We're right here, Strike Team 6 versus Escalation Esports. Following that up, we're going to see Enjoy Gaming versus Point Gap. Point Gap pulled a win over Casual yesterday, a narrow victory. And then we're going to see the Division versus the Business. Reverse Point Gap unfortunately had a player drop out and they ended up having to forfeit. But nonetheless, in Strike Team 6 pulling a big win over Bio yesterday. Kind of an upset. Everybody assumed that Bio was going to win, but Strike Team 6 came out strong. And we're going to see if they do the same thing today as we get ready for this match. Chimp Solo giving some love to SWAT in chat there. We'll see. We'll see. See what they can do here. I'm going to tell you, Escalation is not going to take it easy on them. I can promise you that Escalation will not be taking it easy on Strike Team 6. And they're going to come to play today. Again, if you're just jumping in, our next match is about to go down. Strike Team 6 versus Escalation Esports on the Hardcore League North American Incursions Tournament. And then tomorrow, 1 p.m., we'll be firing back up and we will get to see who goes into the finals. The 2 top teams from tomorrow are going to go into the finals, and we're going to see who goes the distance tomorrow. We'll find out. And those finals will be on June 9th. And also, registrations for Stage 2 are open. Somebody from the Hardcore League will be posting a link in chat. If you've got 4 buddies and you want to get in on this tournament, it is not too late. You can get in on it right now. We're just looking for the best North American Xbox One team on Incursions. So if you've got some buddies, you're pretty good at the game, go ahead and get over there, sign up, get your team signed up, and you will be able to compete next weekend in Stage 2 of our tournament. So be sure to check that out. You can also go to hardcoreleague.co. That's .co, not .com. Take the M off the end and visit hardcoreleague.co. We've got all the information. Sign up to register there. And we send out newsletters, information about upcoming tournaments. We're going to be doing some air stuff with what's now the FAL. I believe they're in the process of a name change. And we'll keep you updated on that. But we're going to be shoutcasting some of those events as well. And we'll be running Incursions tournaments this weekend, next weekend, and the weekend after that. And then we'll be going into the finals on June 9th. To crown the victor, they are going to get the prizes. So we will see who makes it that far. Whoever wins the 1 and 2 spot tomorrow will make it to those finals. They will not compete until then. What's up, Lucifer? We've got Lucifer in chat. We've got Silent in chat. Mason throwing up the bracket for the Stage 1 there. Where we sitting, Mason? How we looking as far as the teams go? Have Boss shoot me an invite when he gets a chance so we can get in there and take a look at them, see where they're sitting, see who we got in, and see who we're waiting on. This match was scheduled for 2 p.m. It's 2:04, and we should get it going any second. That first match went really, really quick. You can see Washed Up in chat there. Washed Up was leading his team, Team Revenant, and they come in and steamrolled Phoenix Elite Network, they come out really, really tough and took out Phoenix Elite Network. And you know what? Let's just see how Team Revenant is going to end up here. So Team Revenant, let's go ahead and refresh this and see if it's been updated. It has. So Team Revenant's going to move forward. So tomorrow they will be playing either Strike Team 6 or Escalation Esports. That should be a really good matchup. And then the two players that win this, we're either going to see Enjoy versus the Division, Enjoy versus the Business, or Point Gap versus the Division, or Point Gap versus the Business. So that's how that is going to line up. Washed Up is going to move in tomorrow. The two teams that land on this spot right here are going to go to the finals. The team that wins it is going to be seeded higher. So we will find that out mañana. Mason throwing some hype in chat. He's getting excited. That's what we like to see. Oh, and I need to check for my invite. There it is. We've got the invite. In fact, I've got two of them. Again, I gotta give a big shout out to our staff in the background. It looks like everybody is in here in this server. I'm looking at it now. I want to give a big shout out to our staff working in the background. Bosch, Mason. Also want to thank Silent and the boys over at Enjoy for helping us test a bunch of this out. But other than that, it looks like, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to get going. You can see everybody is in the server for Strike Team 6 versus Escalation Esports. Going down right here on the Hardcore League. While we're waiting again, we're going to take a look at the two lineups. Pay attention to the kill death. Who do you think is going to win? I want to hear it from chat. Who do you think is going to take this round? There was Escalation's lineup, and they're going to be led by Mr. Kamaka with the BPL. Rolling a 2K score per minute. Now, over on the other side, Strike Team 6, we will not see Gray St. Moore. Instead, we're going to see Engaged Timmy. Oh, not everybody's in here. We're still waiting for one more on Strike Team 6. But we will not see Gray St. Moore. We're going to see Engaged Timmy fill in his spot. But he is the leader of Strike Team 6. He puts this together, gets these guys ready to go. Bruno 2.0 in the chat. Bruno, for those of you that do not know, is my son, and he actually stepped in and helped Team Revenant. They were down a player. Phoenix Elite Network agreed to let him jump in and fill their slot as they had a player that had some power issues. And Bruno jumped in and represented pretty well, I believe. Enjoy saying EsN is going to take it. There's a good chance of that. There's a very good chance of that. Top Shot Blaze says SWAT is going to take it. Chimp Solo says Strike Team 6. So I don't know, man. Escalation is pretty salty. As we're waiting for this one, we're going to jump back over the intermission screen. Yeah, Escalation Esports is going to be tough. I think that that Strike Team 6 is definitely going to have to work cut out for them. They are going to have to be firing on all 8 cylinders, and they're going to have the best games of their life today. I will have to say, and I'll just say it, if Strike Team 6 takes Team Escalation, it will be probably the biggest upset that I've seen so far. Escalation, they have a lot of players there that are high on the leaderboard for Incursions. They play a lot of Incursions. They've got some good teamwork, and the players are really good players, good twitch reflexes, good guns, and they're going to play smart. So Strike Team 6 definitely has their work cut out for them when it comes into this round here. So if Strike Team 6 comes out with the win, it's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be nuts. Party on my lap saying Strike Team 6. Again, very, very, very possible. It could most certainly. I mean, it's anybody's game, but they definitely are gonna have their work cut out for them. They're gonna need to have a banner day today in order to take this away from Escalation. We know they want to move up to the ranks, so we'll have to see. We will have to see. And again, right now we're just waiting on one person to jump in the server, and we're gonna get this on and popping. How's everybody doing today? It is Saturday. I hope everybody's off work and hanging out. I know later on I'm gonna go check out the new Deadpool 2, and there we go. I'm seeing him. The last guy just got into the server. So they're going to put him on the proper side, and we are going to get this match going, ladies and gentlemen. Strike Team 6 versus Escalation Esports, round 2 of the stage 1. I believe this is match number 7 so far in the tournament. Foggy 10 jumping in with those biddies. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that. Foggy 10 trying to climb those leaderboards with the biddies. We're just taking a look at the two teams' lineups. Be sure to take note of their KD and some of their stats. See how they play as we get ready to rock and roll. And here we are. We are sitting in the draft waiting for these two teams to fire off. And if you don't already know, I am Deadeye, one of the founder shoutcasters here for the Hardcore League. I'll be covering this match. Rexy coming in and saying it's already over. My boy Slow is playing. Right on, Slow is pretty good. I've seen him on the leaderboards. I've also seen Rexy on the leaderboards as well, on the Incursions Top 100. So again, we're going to take a look at the lineup while we're waiting for this draft to go underway. Comica, Slow Atkins, Eclipse, Intervention, and Rats 3G. The lineup for Escalation Esports. We're going to see Crabberham, Ozzy, Skeptic, Thrashing Toast, and Engaged Timmy for Strike Team 6. Leading up, Escalation is going to be Comica, rolling a 2K score per minute. Over on the other side, we will not see him in game, but Mr. Gray St. Moore leading up Strike Team 6, sending his guys into battle. And they come out on top yesterday. We are going to see how they do today as they are drafting in progress right now in this Incursions match between Strike Team 6 and Escalation Esports right here on the Hardcore League. And there they go. So we're going to see ESN and blue, Strike Team 6 and red. I believe our labels are going to be in the right spot, and they indeed are in the correct spot. And these two teams are going to take off right now and get it rolling. We're going to see ESN and blue, Strike Team 6 in red. Let's see how they handle it. Look at ESN rolling in a straight line almost. Going down the same side, we are going to see the tank coming out. Who's rolling the tank for their team? That's going to be LOL Intervention, putting a long shot on Timmy. Timmy in the distance, taking some shots, is going to go down. Rats 3G is going to draw first blood. And we're going to see Strike Team 6 start to move up on the flag right now. Slow is already on the flag. Ozzy's going to be one of the first ones in. And he's going to be looking to do some damage. He's going to head toward the building. He's going to run into a couple of contacts in here. Let's see what he can do. He is going to go down at the hands of Slowikins. And we're going to grab another overview. Slowikins trying to put some shots in on Engaged Timmy. We're going to see Rats 3G coming around the backside with a flank. It looks as though one of the tanks did go down. That's going to be Rats 3G taking out Thrashing Toast with a limpet charge. And he is getting a flank. Slowikins coming around the corner. Comica picking one up, rolling that squad leader. And Slowikins grabbing yet another one. The kill feed is just filled up with blue. And there it is. We're going to see a full team wipe coming from Escalation Esports. They're going to completely wipe out Strike Team 6. Their tank is still up, and they're in a really good position to take this. We're going to see Slowikins grabbing this high ground. He's going to be on the roof. He's going to be looking for him coming from their spawn. And Rats 3G is going to spot one at distance and take him down. They're going to grab up that first point. Slowikins looking to put some shots down. Ozzy going down at the hands of Slowikins. They're going to hit him with that grenade. Gets Thrashing Toast with that grenade, and the tank is going to be moving up. Let's grab a little bit of an overview here. Crabberham is going to be pinned down. Engaged Timmy's going to try to land on him, and Intervention grabs a two-piece on the both of them. Skeptic coming around the outside. He has nothing for that tank. He's going to run right into Intervention. Intervention's going to be right on top of him. He's trying to get the revives. He gets one, going for the second one, taking shots, jumping around like a madman. He is going to go down, but he managed to get the revive. Trashing Toast trying to come around the corner, but Slow Atkins is going to pistol whip him before he can get it done. Ozzy's looking to come around the backside, looking for that tank. Is going to get some damage on it, looking to do some more. Gets his limpet down, looks to get that extra grenade. Can he get it done? And he's going to miss with that last grenade, and that is going to be devastating. He managed to take him down quite a bit, but he is in trouble now. That tank is going to stay up. Ozzy going down at the hands of Scruffy. In Escalation Esports 2-0 early on in this match. Slowakin's moving up on Engaged Timmy. Is going to take him out, or actually Rats picked him up from distance. Crabberham rolling that control leader, looking to do something. The tank is back up. Slowakin's looking to do some more pistol whipping. He's going to jump over the fence. They are going to be on this alpha objective. Let's jump in with Slow. He's going to look, put some mines behind that tank. Is going to take some shots and goes down from Engaged Timmy. The tank did take some damage from those mines. Comica getting a beacon down in the house. Going to be looking for some contacts. Going to have a couple out front. We missed some shots there. Beacon doing some work, having some trouble getting through the windows. We're going to fall back on the objective. Getting another beacon down. Comica 1-0 on the game so far, and just kind of hanging back, playing smart as a raid leader, not putting himself too far out in the action. We're going to see Thrash and Toast coming around the backside, rolling the tanker kit. So his tank did go down yet again. Escalation Esports sitting up to 3-0. And Thrash and Toast is going to move in, runs into Comica, and Comica doing his job anchoring, and we did just see a salty sack come in from Comica. Dropping a little teabag there. There's a contact on the roof. It's going to be Slow Atkins jumping off like Assassin's Creed. Oh, but he gets picked up by that grenade from Ozzy, and they're going to clear out Alpha, taking some shots. So I believe that's Rats 3G putting some shots in on him. He gets a good hit on him, but unable to take him down, and manages to escape narrowly. And it's going to start moving up on the objective. Thrash and Toast coming in and taking one out with the club, and we're going to see some more teabags coming in. Thrash and Toast picking up Rats 3G and dropping a salty bag as well on the team here. Oh, these guys. Yeah, so there it is. Strike Team 6 trying to move in. They are down 4-0. Slow Atkins has got the high ground. He's got a couple of guys down below him. Intervention's going to get a two-piece, rolling over to the north side and catching them on their way in. And Strike Team 6 is going to be completely wiped. Engaged Timmy's going to be coming back up. He's going to run into Slow Atkins. They're going to pass each other. Slow's going to get hung up on the wall, but he turns on him and takes him down. Actually, he got saved by Scruffy in the background from the roof. Look at that. Scruffy picking him up from distance here. Scruffy with a good overview on it, rolling those iron sights. Does have the tank in his sights. So both tanks are up. But Escalation Esports is moving for that alpha objective. We've got one coming around the far side. Scruffy's going to be looking for him. He has a beat on one, putting some shots in and takes Engaged Timmy down right as they go up to 6 points. One more point. We're going into halftime. Gets a nice nade on that tank from distance. And that tank is in trouble now. He's going to be battling out the other tank. Intervention is going to take him down. And I don't believe Intervention has gone down the entire game. Staying strong in there. Scruffy gets in a little bit of a battle, takes some shots, but manages to skirt away. And we're going to see Strike Team 6 moving back up. Shots coming in from Slow. Comica is going to finish him off there. And Scruffy is going to push up. I believe Scruffy is just down to his pistol. Exhausted all of his ammo. He's going to come in and look to pistol whip. Rats 3G, though, coming in, picking him up right in front of him. Taking some shots from up high. Goes down Skeptic. He's going to end up taking him out. Rats 3G looking to move up for Escalation Esports. We're going to see some smoke going out. As a contact coming. Put some shots in on one and manages to pick him up, and that is going to take us into halftime, ladies and gentlemen, in this matchup between Strike Team 6 and Escalation Esports. Escalation coming out very, very strong and putting the screws to Strike Team 6, 7-0 in the beginning here. Comica picking up 4 kills. Slow, 18, definitely MVP. Rexy was telling a true story there. 9 from Rat. Scruffy picking up 8 and Intervention picking up 9. On the other side, some very low numbers coming in from Strike Team 6. They have got a total of 6 kills on the game. So they're definitely struggling to put bodies on the ground. And let's take a look at the lineups between these two teams. Escalation Esports does boast a considerably higher kill death than Strike Team 6. And again, Escalation Esports is going to be led up by Mr. Kamaka over with the BPL, boasting a 2,000 score per minute. Over on the other side, you got Gray St. Moore leading up Strike Team 6. He is not in the game today. We're seeing Engaged Timmy filling his slot on the game. Thrash and Toast is running their tank. And Strike Team 6 definitely has their work cut out for them. They're going to have to change things up drastically if they, at this point, want to save some face. They're going to have to change some things up and do things a little bit different. But again, Escalation, they know the lanes, they know the spots, they know where to be to get the job done. And here we go again. We're going to see Escalation Esports in blue, Strike Team 6 in red. It looks like Strike Team 6 has decided to move all their players from one side. Escalation is going to spread their players out. A very good spread, in my opinion. And we're going to see Slowikins coming around this bottom side. And he is going to find a target-rich environment if he rolls this low side. Looking to get some lanes. He has one on his right. He did not see him, I don't believe. There he is. He's going to see Skeptic in the distance. Put some shots in. 96. Unable to take him out. But Kamika is going to come in and get that secured. We are going to see him struggling. Kamika, or Intervention, picks up another one. The tank coming around. Looks like their infantry is completely down. No. One of them is still up. I think he's coming from the beginning. Look at this. Their tank is in trouble. It goes down. Rat's doing his job as an AT assault. Is going to take it out. And Escalation is going to get a solid team wipe early on after halftime. And it won't be long before this match is over. Strike Team 6 looking to come down. Slowikins again. Slowikins just doing work. Getting another hit marker for his team. That gas grenade coming in as well, or that flame grenade. Gonna catch himself on fire, but he doesn't care. Coming around the corner and taking up Crabberham for the win, ladies and gentlemen. Escalation Esports taking the W, 8-0 with a complete shutout over Strike Team 6. They are going to move forward and face Team Revenant 1 p.m. Central tomorrow. You guys are not going to want to miss that. That is going to be a hell of a matchup. Let's take a quick look at the scoreboard here. Scruffy picking up 9, Intervention 10, Kamika 5, Slowikins MVP with the 21 kills, and Rats 3G with 12. Strike Team 6 did not even pick up 1 kill after halftime. They were definitely struggling, so I imagine they're going to regroup and try to do something different for a round or for stage 2. As any team that loses will move into stage 2 of this event. So we're going to jump back over to the intermission screen and get ready for the next round, ladies and gentlemen. And let me take a look real quick at what we're looking at. I believe it is going to be Enjoy versus Point Gap coming up as our next round. What we're going to do is we're going to see if we're going to take a break and shut down the stream, or we're going to see if those teams are ready to rock and roll. And I will be right back here in just a second. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to we're going to take a short break. We're going to shut the stream down. We will be back here shortly in about 30 minutes with the next matchup, which is going to be Phoenix Elite Network versus Point Gap. Should be a pretty good one. But what we're going to do is we're going to host up somebody pretty awesome. Most of you know who she is. Here in just a second. Escalation Esports, man, coming in hot with that win. Let's do this. Let's go. All right. So when you jump into this stream, who we're hosting up, be sure to let them know that the Hardcore League sent you. This is the one and only The Battlefield Granny, Miss Matriarch. Tell her we said hi, and we'll be back here in about 30 minutes with the next round.
And hi! Thank you, Lady Scrappy, for the host. You guys are awesome. How are you, Mason?